Right guys, in my last video I said I would give a really descriptive tour of my hermit crab cage, so I'm going to do that now. First, I want to start off with the outside. This is a lid with a, I believe, 15 watt bulb in it. It's 15 watt. Has this little flap opener for extra air going through there. And then I can turn it off with the button. Now probably for this video I'm just going to take it off just so I can do this vid. Afterward I'll put it on as soon as I shut my camera off when we're done this video. Then I have this mesh top lid and it opens up, so that's good. And the Zoom Ed heater, which plugs into the wall. I think you can reuse them. They stick onto the thing. I think it was a wall, above ground heater, which goes on the wall. And then I'm going to show you everything, absolutely everything, like the dirt, all that stuff, food, everything. So first we're going to, and the temperature is dropping, I think, because I have this lid open, but I don't know. These are sponges, tap water. They say tap water has chlorine in it, but none of my crabs have died from sponges with tap water. I always put tap water on them. They're kind of dry. I'm gonna need to put more in them. There's, I believe one more over here somewhere. I don't know. A lot of my oh, thank you, little guy. And there's a sponge right here. And I believe there's one in the cave, not too sure. And then I'm going to show you every single shell I have. And my hermit crabs are crawling around, so while we're doing this video, you can watch them crawl around. But first we're going to start off with this shell. All my shells are dirty right now, because I have the Eco Earth substrate, so. This is one of my shells. Let me zoom out for you there. That's one of my shells. And you want to always make sure that the shell is larger. The opening of the shell is larger than your biggest hermit crab, so he can get in that shell. And you always want to make sure that the shell is bigger than your hermit crab, so he can switch. So, yeah, that's basically it. And you want to have the open side facing out like that. Like I have all these shells back here. I have two of these shells, trying to keep the twins. I have two crabs that look the same. Opening, you know. It's just a shell that I picked out. This shell, one of my other hermit crabs actually came in, so just decided, hey, why not keep it in there for a different crab who needs a home. I'd imagine that little guy could upsize to this next, which is, I don't know, little guy, oh, little guy's the one, you can't really see him. Little guy is that shell right there. So yeah. Let me zoom all the way back out again. Okay. Next we have this shell. When my mom picked that out. That's a cool shell, you know. And next, one of my hermit crabs just switched out of this shell. It's painted. I know about the toxic, so don't yell at me about that. It's actually this one right here who switched out into this one. Oopsies. Glad there wasn't a crab in that. This is another, like, shell like that one. Which crab is in? I just gave my crabs a bath in my other video. That's another cool shell. And then we have this kind of like see-through-ish shell. So yeah, that's basically it. Oops, I forgot to put this sides facing out. And then I have more shells over here. There's this shell that a twin could probably switch into. There's this shell that one of my crabs is buried. I don't know if molting or not. I certainly hope he's molting, so I'm relieved, because none of my crabs have molted and I got them last summer. So I'm a little bit concerned with that, but whatever. This is another cool shell I really like. So yeah, I like that shell. There's another one. It looks like the other one that I showed you. Just a little bit different pattern than the other one. You can clearly see that. So yeah, yeah, that's all the shells I have. Shelby, that's his new name. He switched out of that shell, like I said. This shell right here. His new name is Shelby. So yeah, a plant that I just got from an old bouquet from my grandma's funeral. She passed away from cancer. So yeah. And this is another plant I got from PetSmart. This is a plant I got from PetSmart. Another plant I got from PetSmart. These were about, I think, $5.99 each to $8 each. I'm not sure. This is another plant that was in my fish tank that I got from PetSmart that I didn't want in there anymore. And my battery's running low, so I have to charge it. So